Hey, this is Tyler.
This is Carter.
You got some booze you want us to try?
We're gonna try some booze.
Y'all ready for some shit?
In your face!
Booze trials!
Honk honk.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. You guys.
This guy.
Them. Those people over there.
I'm not even buzzed. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm just tired, honestly. Like, I'm kind of tired, and like I think being tired and putting alcohol in my system like this, like I'm getting buzzed when I wouldn't normally, just because I haven't gotten much sleep and kind of a little bit on the side of nutrient deficient at the moment. So, like that's kind of my thing. But I'm gonna make this happen. We are gonna make this happen. So, have you ever had this, Carter?
I've heard of Dogfish Head.
I've had this. I've had this specific one, actually. So I was very thankful when Andy gave me this one.
So what I have here is an Imperial India Pale Ale featuring a single constant 90-minute hop addiction. It's balanced by a ridiculous amount of English two-row barley. Then we dry hop it in every tank. I don't know what is going on.
I don't know the technicalities of that.
I don't know what's going on with that. It's not. This is 9% alcohol.
I have had
It's
this.
pretty high for a beer.
I have had this before. Dogfish Head IPA series, they have a 60-minute, where it's a constant 60-minute. They have this 91, where it's a constant 90. And they have 120, which is a constant 120. I believe they're out of New England somewhere. The actual brewery itself is, Milton, Delaware. Okay, they're out of Delaware. So
That's the first state.
dude, I actually really, I've had all three of those, including this one, and I love Dogfish Head. I saved this one for last out of our Hoppy Beer series for a reason. So I hope y'all will enjoy it later after you've seen our review.
If you can get a hold of it.
Well, I'm pretty sure just about anybody besides people in Oklahoma will be able to get a hold of this one as
Oh,
well.
It smells so good.
Just about. Oh yeah, dude. Dogfish Head is an excellent brewery, man. Like, it really is. It's like one of those breweries that I really wish would actually be able to get here in Oklahoma. But until we can, at least I have awesome liquor store owner people that will hook me up with stuff. So cheers to that. And cheers to Dogfish Head, because that's a cool name. Yeah. Told you there was like a hint of something in there, a little different, right?
It's smooth.
Very smooth.
Much smoother than I anticipated. I was gonna.
It's even smoother than the last one,
Yeah.
and slightly higher in alcohol. Dogfish Head is a really good brewery, as you can tell. Like, it's just this would probably go back to like my 3.75 rating, giving that 0.25 margin for a potentially perfected beer that's even better. I feel like I can't remember out of the three. I want to say that the 121 is actually slightly better and a little bit higher in booze content, but I can't remember off the top of my head if that's true or not. But yeah, dude, I mean, this is a like absolutely fantastic IPA. It's incredible, and it goes back to like that not quite beginner, like it's not quite Sam Adams level beginner.
Yeah.
Or the Raw and Sons level beginner, but it's definitely an excellent, smooth IPA. Like, yeah, dude, like this is, if you can get a hold of this, this is definitely one worth trying for sure. And I'm digging it, man. Like, I'm like,
What was that again?
yum 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 yum.
Yeah, that's right. That was
Yum 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 yum.
That's the sound you made. So,
That's all I'm thinking in my head as I'm like drinking. Yum 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 yum.
I got a chub. So, I don't have a lot of input on it other than it's good.
Damn good.
I am puzzled as to why we can't get it here in Oklahoma, but them's the breaks.
Distribution bull puck eye.
Why have you not cussed?
I just try not to cuss these days. Like I'm very conscious about it, and I don't know. I mean, it's self censorship, and you know, like I'm not doing it for any particular reason other than that I just want to be. I want to not sound overly retarded. Because let's face it, man. Like the guy who's like motherfucking, like those people sound fucking stupid, dude.
If
Like,
I had like 5 more.
okay, there you go. I just cuss for real now. Like
If I had 5 more of those, I would be that person. Yes, fucking that is great. I love it.
kind of the fucking.
Because better than that bullshit.
Great. Thanks for bringing up cussing, dick face. I just. Thanks a bunch. Try to be cautious of it, and you make me cuss.
I didn't make you do shit. I just asked you a question.
Well, brought up my cussing.
And then you just kept going on and on and on. And I'm like, is he gonna snap? Is this gonna break some sort of chain?
Actually, you know what's funny is my dad is really bad about like trying not to cuss. Like he tries and he does a much better job than he used to. But like even around the grandkids, he'll still like cuss pretty regularly. And like every time he ever does that, I like to like call him out on it and call him Cussy McCuss Pants. Just I don't know. This is one of those like goofy little games.
Does he cuss at you for calling him names?
No. But he does love to cuss when we talk politics, which I try not to do that so much anymore because politics are bullshit.
There you go again.
They are.
No, I mean you cussed.
Yeah, well, fuck!
Swear now. Someone get some soap for
Speaking
that.
of Cussy McCuss Pants over here.
Someone needs to get a bar of ivory for this guy. Washing words right out of his mouth.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm sure it sounds like you had the same thing happen to you when you were a kid, but like just cussing and having your mouth washed out with soap.
No, my parents weren't sadistic like that.
Oh
no,
man, I'll tell you
plus
what.
they couldn't really hold it over. They couldn't lord it over me because they were worse than me.
Well, my mom was never really a cusser, and yeah, she got me good. Especially this one time I was playing Super Mario 3, like back when it was a game, like big thing.
It's still a game.
Well, it's still a game, but back when it was new,
Yeah,
like back when it was new, when I was a kid, I played Mario 3, and like those like last levels in World 8 that like keep dying over and over again, and like I was like, "What the fucking?" And then my mom was like, "Get in here right now!" And then she ended up like squirting some of this like liquid soap, not the bar soap, liquid soap into my mouth. It made me swish it around. I was like, I did not cuss again for probably a good 2 weeks after that at least. Like it was at least 2 weeks, if not longer, before I said another swear word. Like it was bad.
I didn't really swear until South Park, and then it just went overboard.
Yeah.
But by that point, no one could really say anything.
Right. Well, you know what was really interesting? Are you talking about South Park, the show or the movie?
The show.
Oh, yeah. Well, with the movie, right? Like the movie was like probably the first real like, oh, this has got a lot of cuss words in it movie that I ever went and saw in the theaters.
Yeah.
And I remembered my mom like went ahead and chaperoned me for it, right? And it was kind of interesting in and of itself, but my mom chaperoned me for it, and she's like, I'm perfectly okay with doing this for you, but the second you start cussing up a storm, you are never going to do this again. So, actually, surprisingly enough, that was actually much more effective than washing my mouth out with soap when I played Mario 3.
I took my mom and my grandparents to see that movie when it first came out.
Oh, nice.
And what was great about it, I don't know if I've told this story on the show.
Yeah, I don't know if you did either. I know you told it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very famous story among my friends, but when South Park the movie came out, I took my mom and my grandparents, and because I was too young to see it by myself, and I always did stuff with them, so they kind of endured it. Well, to give context to this upcoming little bit, my grandfather's Canadian. And if you've seen South Park the movie, you understand that there's a huge context with Canadians in the movie. And when the movie was over, we went to leave, and this usher is this black kid. He's probably like 19 or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. My grandpa's like a big truck driver, like with a big beard, You know, he looks like if you give him a mohawk, he looks like Zangief from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
And and this usher like picked my grandpa and I was like, "How'd you enjoy the movie?" And my grandpa just kind of gave him this like snarky look. He's just like, "Sucked," but like not like seriously.
Yeah.
He's just like, "Hey, it sucked."
Yeah.
Well,
I know his grandpa, and I know how funny it is.
And he kind of giggled, and then my grandma goes up to the kid and she's like, "He's from Canada," and the kid's eyes were like dinner plates, and he was just like, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry." And my grandpa laughed.
His grandpa is cool as shit, dude. I love his grandpa.
And so and they love Terrence and Phillip in Canada. Like they totally dig the parts and how stupid everything is. Like everything's square.
Yeah.
So that's my little story. So
I don't know.
no,
I already poured the rest of it out
You're
here.
about to polish it off.
Yes, I am about to polish it off.
So,
And, we're about to move on to beers that are not out of state now. Well, actually, there's only one left that I got in there that's not out of state. And we're about to go to a whole different direction going forward on this little recording session. So,
Yep.
yeah, so anyway, we did some, we did the coffee stout, we did 3 IPAs. This is the best one by far, in my opinion, anyway, out of all of them. Although the Pursuit of Hoppiness was pretty damn good, too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, unless you get anything else to pitch in, I think we can call this an episode.
Penis. That's all I gotta say.
Wee wah, wee